financial capital of the world, we have Suze Orman here. She wrote a book called Women and Money. Okay, we tease this. M stands for marriage and money. If you have a money baby.
Mama.
Okay,
money, mama.
The money is my baby. I don't want to hand it off to my spouse. Can we hand it off to a financial advisor? Is that cool? But you better know who he is or she is.
Yeah, well, listen, you're going to, whether I tell you not to or you do it, you're still going to do it because you're going to say you're too busy making money to watch over the money that you're making. However, you better make sure that you know that that financial advisor has your best interest at heart and not theirs. Because if you ask me, I think most financial advisors, not all, if you find a good one, they're worth their gold and you should tell everybody about them. But most financial advisors, in my opinion, are nothing more than three-piece pinstripe suit salespeople, period, that are there to sell you life insurance policies, loaded mutual funds, things that they make money on when you can do it equally as well without using one. I believe that.
Okay. Ooh, that's not the answer I was expecting.
No.
What were you expecting?
Oh, I was just thinking,
I have a good one.
How do you know?
Because I studied him. I went to all my friends. They all used him. His name is Jim Graves over.
He's been friends with him for years as well.
So, what return has he been getting you, my dear Mike, every year?
Oh, it's been good.
What is it exactly? No, but let's really talk about this. When is, are you positive? When is the last time you honestly sat down, looked at the amount of money that you have been making, what his investments are in?
Oh, I check it almost, not every day, but you can check it almost every day on the web.
Yeah, but you weren't able to ask me what kind of percentage.
That's right.
Answer me.
I'm going to fire him.
So here's the thing. Financial advisors can be wonderful, but are they making more money for you than you could be making right now if you bought a CD? If your money were in a money market fund, you can make about
Yes, because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yes, but you see what I mean? You can make 5.5% right now without any help. So he or she better be making for you at least 3 to 5% above what normal CD rates are making. Otherwise, they're not a good financial advisor.
Okay, let's say you come into some money. Let's say, you know, grandmother dies and leaves you $50,000. Where would you suggest putting that money?
Depends on your financial situation. If you have credit card debt,
let's say it's you're okay. Let's say that it's icing on the cake.
Who's okay?
No one.
Who's okay? Who in this audience does not have credit card debt?
Oh, please.
Oh, see, nobody raised their hand. Everybody in this United States has credit card debt. So very simply, here's what you do. $50,000, do you have credit card debt at a high interest rate? Most people do. Get rid of your credit card debt. Do you want to buy a home? Do you have an emergency savings? Before you invest with a financial advisor, take care of the basics first.
Yes.
Do you think it's a good idea to just have one credit card? Just cut up all the other credit cards and just have one?
I would cut up other credit cards. I would not ever close down credit cards that I had, because if you close down your credit card, you will hurt something that every single person has, which is known as your FICO credit score.
Yes.
So never close down a credit card because you'll hurt yourself.
I didn't realize that.
Because, and the only thing I think I might know the answer to this, you have to prove that you can make a payment on a regular basis.
Mike, you're worrying me.
Why?
That's not the reason he's saying. No, the reason you never close down a credit card. You see, men. Do I dare say this on television?
Yeah,
I might, because we just followed an amateur porn segment. Here's the bottom line, Mike, why women may fake orgasms, men fake finances.
That's true. And in that regard, there's a question. I know people, guys won't tell their wives how much they truly make. You're right. They always make it bigger.
So what? You have a friend who would ask her husband how much he makes?
And he won't tell her. It's none of your business. I don't want to tell you. He wants to make his account seem bigger.
Listen, when you... the way there's something very... sexual about the way he says that, isn't it? But
phallic the way.
But here, really, if you are in a relationship, you better have full disclosure between the two of you. Like I started this with, you better have true financial intimacy. You better know every penny each of you makes, every penny each of you owes, everything about every penny that you make.
Go on vacation and sit there and spend a couple days just going through your finances.
You better.
Good times.
Over a couple of margaritas.
And if you are in a relationship with somebody who doesn't want to tell you, I'm here to tell you you're not going to be in that relationship.
Can we do another tease here? If you're not married, should you ever buy property together? We'll answer that question when we come back.
And how about buying property? Is that a good investment these days?
Suze Orman.